On the gritty, musky streets of London, the Darby family cast a sinister shadow, a family name synonymous with fear, respect, and the underworld. At its helm, a formidable patriarch, Rex Darby. His reputation, as chilling as the London fog, his power, unquestionable. A ruthless kingpin, Rex Darby didn't rule with a scepter but with an iron fist. His empire, not one built on legitimacy, but on fear, commanding respect from those who dared to cross his path. His daughters, Carmen, Lily, and Ruby, grew up within this tumultuous reign. Daughters of the notorious Rex Darby, they were born into a world of secrets, power, and peril. Carmen, the eldest, was always the most independent. Lily, the middle child, yearned for a normal life, while Ruby, the youngest, reveled in the family's clandestine affairs. Each one, in her own unique way, seeking her own identity amidst their father's dark world. When Rex announced his retirement, planning to bestow his ill-gotten fortune to these daughters, it sparked more than a celebratory toast. The tension was palpable, thick enough to cut with a knife. Carmen, the eldest, dared to defy her father's will. She wanted no part in the family's dirty business. This act of rebellion did not sit well with Rex, a man accustomed to obedience. The family dinner turned into a battleground. Carmen's reluctance ignited her father's rage. Carmen, now expelled from the Darby household, wore a new identity. Stripped of the family's infamous legacy, she ventured into unknown territories, navigating the labyrinth of life away from her father's shadow. Yet, every step she took echoed with the haunting whispers of the past, a past drenched in sins too dark to erase. With every breath she drew, she felt the weight of her family's transgressions, a chilling reminder of where she came from, while the chilling truth of her family's sins lurked in the shadows. Meanwhile, greed and resentment fueled her sisters. Lily, the elder, with a cunning mind hidden behind a facade of elegance. Ruby, the younger, impulsive and fiery, driven by a hunger for power. Together they navigated the treacherous waters of their father's underworld, each vying for a larger piece of the tainted pie. Unseen alliances were formed, secret plans hatched, as they plotted to seize control of their father's empire. A wicked scheme brewed behind the lavish walls of their decadent home. Betrayal danced in secret and lies started to weave themselves into the fabric of the Darby's existence. A twisted labyrinth of deception began to form, its roots stretching far and wide, ensnaring all who dared to tread too close. The game was on. In the heart of this treacherous play, the Darby sisters, each entangled in her own web of deceit. Carmen, the estranged, played her cards close to her chest, her path shrouded in mystery. Lily and Ruby, bound by blood and ambition, plotted in the shadows, their actions steeped in betrayal and greed. The once tight-knit family was now a battlefield, every member a player in this dangerous game. Each move, each word, each glance was a calculated step, an attempt to gain an upper hand, to survive. But as with any game, there were winners and losers. And in this game of deceit, the price of losing was deadly. An intricate, dangerous game of manipulation took the stage. In the obscurity of London's underbelly, alliances shifted and loyalties teetered. As the Darby saga unfolded, the city's underbelly became a hive of whispers. Secrets, once shared only in hushed tones, now echoed through the dimly lit tunnels and murky alleyways. The air grew thick with uncertainty. Old friends became new enemies. Trust, a scarce commodity, was traded for survival. The underworld, once a refuge for the outcasts, was now a chessboard for the Darby's power struggle. Each whisper, each rumor was a piece of a larger puzzle. A puzzle that, when solved, would reveal the true mastermind behind the escalating chaos. Some whispered of Carmen's return, others of a deadly sisterly feud. But one whisper was more chilling than the rest, a whisper of murder. The tension was palpable like the calm before a storm. The underworld held its breath, waiting for the storm to break. Tensions escalated, whispers of murder seeped into every corner. With Carmen caught between the desires of her own path and the menacing gravity of her family's darkness, she finds herself in a perilous predicament, torn between a new life of freedom and the haunting pull of her family's treacherous world. Her fate hangs by a thread. In this deadly game powered by deceit and danger, questions arise. Who holds the real power? Is it the ousted Carmen, the plotting sisters, or the retiring kingpin? Who will pay the ultimate price? In the end, who will be left standing? Time alone will tell as the deadly game plays out. As we inch closer to the grand revelation, the suspense thickens. Will Carmen reclaim her place? Or will the Darby legacy crumble under the weight of its own sins? Secrets will be unearthed, and the true face of this family will be revealed. Stay tuned to learn the fate of the Darby family. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this riveting saga. Who do you think will emerge unscathed? Drop us a comment below.